Hey guys, I'm just going to show you a tutorial on how to make this masculine birthday card. Very quick and very easy using printables from thehappyprintclub.com. If you don't know what the Happy Print Club is, it is a subscription service that you can sign up to. Well, I say subscription, it's not really a subscription, it's kind of a month-to-month basis, but it's $8 a month and you have access to all of their printables and you can use them as many times as you want. And then if you don't want to use their site anymore, you can cancel at any time. It's very, very quick and easy to use. This is a birthday card that I've made today. I've made it masculine. You could make this quite girly. You just change up the colors and you're good to go. Their printables come like this, so you can see that there's the bottom. So you would cut this out using the cut mark lines, and then you would fold it in half, and that would be your card. So your card is pretty much ready to go there, and that'd just be a standard card. So if I basically fold this up and show you guys. So if I fold that and then I trim off the edges at the lines where they say, oh, and then you just trim off the edges. Now I just printed this on just regular printer paper just to show you guys, but you would very easily do this very quickly if you just printed these out on cardstock. Sorry, my cutting board is being weird. So you would just trim that out, and there's your card with the details there on the back. And if you printed this out on cardstock, this would be your card on its own. Very quick, very easy, if you're the type of person who's got a lot of birthdays every month, then you're going to be spending 2 to 3, sometimes 5 and higher on euros or dollars on cards, whereas for $8 a month, you have complete utter access and you can print out as many as you want, as often as you want. So that would be the card, plain and simple on its own. I just took it up a notch and just gave it a bit more interest. So I loaded the image into my silhouette. I trimmed around it to make it a sticker, and you could print it whatever size that you want, and so you could mass produce this card very, very easily. I will put a link to the Happy Print Club down below. You should definitely go check it out. It is a great service and I have been getting quite a lot of use out of it, especially at Christmas. Alright, talk to you guys soon. Bye. Hey guys, so as I was saying, I'm going to make a quick and easy happy birthday card for you guys today using a printable from the Happy Print Club. I'm using this happy birthday mat, and as I said before, all you have to do is print out the printable, cut it out, and you have a standard card. Very simple, very quick, very easy. This tutorial is if you wanted to maybe take it up a notch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a 5x7 texturized white card. Here is mine here. I'm going to put it down facing this way so I don't accidentally put the card on the wrong way. I'm always doing that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this blue cardstock. This is also a texturized cardstock, and I'm going to cut this blue cardstock to 4.5 by 6.5 inches because I just want a small border around my image. So 4.5 is right here. Just gonna line up. I use a quilting ruler when card crafting all of the time. I just think it makes life so much easier for me, but you can obviously use a guillotine if that's what you have, or if that's what you prefer to use. All totally fine. And then I'm going to cut this to 6.5 inches. And then I'm going to just measure it up on my card, and it looks pretty good. Excellent. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to corner round all of my, I'm not going to corner round because I didn't corner round my image. Although I guess I still could. Okay, I will corner round it because I just prefer how it looks. So we're going to corner round. I'm going to make this into like a masculine card, just for a bit of difference. Okay, make sure I'm putting it the right way. Then I'm going to corner around my cardstock. And I'm actually going to do something different on this than I did to the previous card. I'm actually going to go ahead and just put my double-sided tape on the back of this. This is quite a wide one that I got. It's great. I reckon you could probably get it at your hardware store. I'm not entirely sure where I got this one, but I just love it. I think it's great, and it has just saved me so much time, so I'm not putting like loads and loads of tape down and not having to use big sheets of say of my Ranger double-sided adhesive paper, so because that stuff's expensive. There. So there's my adhesive all ready to go on that one. What I did was I put the image into my Silhouette Cameo. I traced around it and created the label for it. So what I'm actually going to do here now is I'm actually going to lift up the corner and hope to God that it doesn't. No, actually, do you know what? It'd be better if I'm just going to trim with my blade the corner here on all four sides so that I can actually clip it without it sticking in my machine. Just fold this way because I want the corners to be rounded. Oop. Just going to fold these back. It's a little bit fiddly, but it will be totally worth it. I'm going to do the same thing on this side, and we're just going to cut this back a tiny bit. You want to be careful not to actually cut into your image. So I'm just going to fold this and then trim down. And on this side, on my previous one, I actually used a rounded border, which was quite a bit easier. So let me just fold this back because it's getting in the way. So you're just going to round all your corners like so. Oh, I made a screen. I'm so sorry, guys. I do that all of the time. So just fold your edges back and then stick it in. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel it off the backing, and we're going to do our good old hover trick. So we're going to put our head not under the camera, but oh, we are not actually, really quickly, because I want us to make this a little bit more masculine and lighten up the dark color with some washi tape. Some masculine grey washi tape, which I actually have loads of, funnily enough. I'm not entirely sure where I got it, but I have loads of it, and it's great. I'm going to use this one that actually looks a bit like that galvanized metal that you would see in garages, if I can get it out of my tub of washi. And will I use a pop of colour? I might use this light blue pop of colour, just for a bit more interest. I love having lots of different types of washi, it's great. So we know that this is going to sit in the center like this. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to do it about 1 inch up from the bottom, and then I'll put the blue one nested right up against it. So what we're going to do is we're going to run this right across like this, and then just tear it, because washi tape is amazing. And then I'm going to put the blue just above it, just for a bit of colour. It doesn't matter if the centre matches up as long as the two edges do, because that's where it'll be seen. And I'm just thinking, I'm kind of tempted to put it underneath it as well. I think I might actually. So we're going to just run another strip directly underneath it, just to brighten up it, because it's quite a dark blue I picked, because I wanted it to be a masculine card. I picked quite a dark blue. And then we're just going to trim off the excess of the washi. You could also use your scissors for this. I just don't know where my scissors is. For whatever reason it has gone walkabout, babies. So we're just going to peel up this excess washi so it's not stuck to the table and annoying me. And we're going to put all our little bits of rubbish away. And we're going to take our happy birthday sticker. Again, we are going to make sure that we hover above it to make sure that we are equal distance from each edge. I'm actually going to do it this way because it actually works out a little bit easier this way. So that looks good. That looks good. So we pop it down in the center and then push outwards. That way we get no bubbles. And then we take off our adhesive tape. Whoop. It does not want to come off for me today. Now, since this is a masculine card, I'll be leaving it quite simple because they're not really one for kind of bells and whistles. Again, always make sure that your card is opening the right way because I have done that one too many times. And then we're just going to place our mat down using the good old hover trick. And there is our masculine birthday card. So see the way you can just see that little pop of colour on the side? I just think that that's so pretty. And that is that. So if you weren't talking your way through this, you would probably do this in 5 minutes. Very quick, easy. You could rock out a few of these in no time at all. And just put a sentiment in the center and you're good to go. All right. Thanks, guys.